This video will go over how to review and approve location site cross-reference data in FUDSChem. This data may be approved by a core geologist, your Synectics point of contact, or someone else, depending on your district. To learn how to enter this type of data, please refer to our Location Site XREF entry tutorial video, linked in the description. Location site cross-reference data ties locations to a specific site, which is used for sorting in certain interfaces and reports. Generally, the site corresponds to the property boundary, and locations can be classified as on-site, off-site, or background. We will review the location site cross-reference data by going to Reports, Geology Reports, Location Site XREF Review. Choose the project. The other drop-downs will automatically select all events, all sites, all files, and all locations, but you can adjust these parameters if desired. Click View Report. As a note, if you do not see the file that you need, it may be that the data has been entered but not yet certified. For information on how to determine the status of a file, please refer to our Where's My Data video, linked in the description. All of the data that fits the selected parameters is included in this report. The bottom of the report defines the valid values used above. For examples, we can see that our locations are all associated with Site ID 1. The footnote tells us that Site ID 1 corresponds to J09CA0123, Camp Richards. To review this data, we will first confirm that all expected locations are included. We will then check that the site ID used for each location is appropriate. Typically, the site ID will match the FUDS property. If it corresponds to a different property, make a note so you can ask the person who entered the data to revise it. Note that for especially large projects, the property can be divided into multiple sites. However, this is only done with core approval. It does not occur for a typical project. In the case of a project including multiple sites, more than one site ID can be associated with a single location. Next, we will check that the geohydraulic flow classification is correct for each location. The footnote tells us that D stands for down gradient from contaminant source, for example. It may be useful to consult a site map when confirming the geohydrologic flow classification. Locations in FUDSChem can be visualized in Google Earth. For information on how to do so, please refer to our Visualizing Data in Google Earth video, linked in the description. A geohydrologic flow of B, background, H, historical, I, indeterminate, insufficient information to determine accurately, N, not known, or Z, not applicable, should be examined carefully. If the person entering the data used one of these codes as a placeholder, but the information is known, make a note so you can ask them to revise it. Finally, we'll confirm the site proximity code for each location. Per the footnote, these locations marked as O are all on-site. A site proximity code of B, background, E, off-site, or H, historical, is also possible, but should be examined carefully. Again, if the person entering the data used one of these codes as a placeholder, make a note so you can ask them to revise it. After your review is complete, go to Tools, Data Approval. Choose the project, and select Location Site XREF as the file type. If the file needs to be backed up for edits, click the green back arrow. This will uncertify the file so it can be edited under Tools, Data Submission. Be sure to let the person who entered the data know what needs to be edited. If the file does not need any edits, click the notepad icon. A pop-up will allow you to optionally include a reason for approval. Click Approve File. Once approved, the data is available under Reports, Geology Reports, Location Site XREF, which has the same format as the report we just reviewed. Don't forget to subscribe to the FUDSChem YouTube channel for more tutorial videos. All of the tutorials and playlists mentioned during this video are linked in the description below. Lastly, if you have questions or comments, feel free to contact us at fuds.support@synectics.net. Thank you.